That is a bullfrog. And this is an undisclosed location in paradise. And as I'm driving around on the mule, that's right, that mule is getting me around acres and acres of paradise, of oranges and lemons and other citrus and olives and other goodies. But the bullfrog, she's out here somewhere. But this is paradise to me. As a city dweller, listen. The only thing you hear is the sound of this precious water. That's right, you know I've said it in other videos. This water is precious. And for 1 month only, this precious water is running through all the rivers and all the creeks. They're at maximum capacity here in the San Joaquin Valley. And boy, is it beautiful. It's beautiful to hear this. That wind's picking up. So that means the audio is going to be awful. But we don't care because we're in paradise. So as you get onto this paradise, acres and acres, like I said, of olives. Boy, that bullfrog is loud. Citrus and cowboys. All right here. Let's go take a look and see if we can find some cows or other interesting artifacts. Old artifacts. Right here at this undisclosed location, shall we? Let's go. Oh. Bullfrog gave me an outro. Well, the first thing we want to look at as we start cruising around the mule is to gander way up at the top of the hill. And if you look at the very top, I'm not talking about those government listening devices or antennas or communication towers. If you look real close, about 100 yards down, you'll see an S. Can you see that S? That stands for Stone Corral, or in Spanish, Seville. So some call it Stone Corral, but in Espanol, Seville. Right here in paradise. Well, as I drove along a little further from the cowboy, I know this is where that bullfrog is living, because I am a toad, so I know where frogs would live. But the thing about the bullfrog is they know how to be quiet. That's why I'm a toad. Well, if you ever wanted to sound what it... Let me rephrase that. If you ever wanted to hear the sound of what a mule sounds like, that's what she sounds like. But look at how high the water is on this river. It's almost reaching the banks. You don't see that every day here in a dry California. Quiet. Literally quiet. What the hell? What's going on here? I must have backed into some weeds and they are snapping back at me. I said quiet and these things scared the shit out of me. Just when you think it's quiet, sorry, Jerry, to scratch your Papa Jerry. Well, I stepped off my mule, and I just want you to have a gander. Not at the orange trees. There's one orange right there at the bottom. You see it. Maybe I'll eat that one, but look at how high this water is running here. I'm here at this natural bridge. Oh, and a frog just jumped. So there is a wildlife here. But look at how fast and how... I better be careful. I am by myself, and you know what they say around water, and you don't want to swim alone, so I will keep my clothes on. And this water's moving way too fast, and you know what they say about fast moving water with cow patties floating through the middle of it. Don't swim in it, or you will taste something funny. But it's all organic, so don't worry. You will be safe from any pesticides. Full river running at full mass. And just to prove that this bridge is still gonna hold me up at 200 pounds. 1934, let's take a walk across it. Now, if I die right now, there's a crack in it right there too. Oh my goodness, I made it. I made it to the other side. Now, technically, I'm in Mexico, so I'm not supposed to be over here. So I gotta look around and make sure there's no federales. I hear a little water. Okay, let's get back to the U.S. border. 1934, it still works. Oh, now here's the hard part. All right, enough out of me. Oh my goodness, I don't want to fall. This emergency facilities are too far away for me to get rescued. So, and the mule would be useless. So let's continue our little journey on this beautiful scenic adventure here in Stone Corral, but in Spanish, Seville. I said stop. Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. I came to the top of this paradise, and all we got to do is get to the top of that. So we made it from all the way down there, and the mule has brought us up to here, but the mule, of course, cannot get up this. It probably could, but it's not my mule, and you don't want to kill someone else's mule. So let's climb this together carefully. By the way, like I said, we are in no man's land for medical, but I think I can handle this camera at my footing. But I have this last little bit of slippery slope. Let me give you the first-hand view. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Look it, we're gonna make it. What's on the other side of here? Oh my goodness. What is this? We have made it to the Frank Kern Canal. Oh my goodness. Right here in Stone Corral in Espanol Seville. You can see the S declaring it. And that Frank Kern Canal is full to the rim practically. And you can see that is the great San Joaquin Valley, the big valley. And the Frank Kern Canal, you can hear the wind blowing just a little too hard for the audio. It's never just right, you know that. But that's where 156 goes all the way into Ivanhoe. And up there is the great Sierra Nevadas, misted by the bad valley air. Oh well, as you can see, we made it to the top of this paradise. And the mule has got us here. Now the mule can start to blow. So blow us home, mule. But there you go. Twin Buttes in the background. Lonely Butte in the foreground. Looks like twin buttes at one time, thousands of years ago, lost the top of one of her buttes. All right, with that, do we want to see any more of this, or is this the conclusion? I guess I got one more relic. One more relic to show you, because I can't conclude it without a relic. How about that? All right, let's go find a relic here in Stone Corral. Well, it is apparent that I am looking for relics. And what's the definition of a relic? Well, you tell me. That says wolf oil. Is that a relic? I don't know. That officially, to me, is not a relic. I'm gonna find a relic real soon here. And let's see if you agree with me if this is a relic. What in the God's name is... That's definitely not a relic. What is going on here? Where is the rest of that machinery? Is that parts? Scrap metal? Why would anybody save that relic? Old plastic sun-faded PVC. Of course, that's not a relic. What is this? A tank and a front end to a Mack truck. Definitely relic material, but not a relic. I bet you for sure that old bulldog is off that Mack truck. I don't even have to go look. I'll walk over there and look just for your curiosity. But is that a relic? I don't know. But you know, those are one of the first things people take. Yeah, if that was a true Mack truck, it would have a bulldog. But as you can see, sitting out here in the middle of nowhere, people are going to come by. I'm surprised at the grill. I don't even think that's the original grill. But that's where the bulldog would have been, right there. Yep. People love the Mack bulldog. But there's still a good sign. I'm surprised the old Mack isn't torn off of there. You know why? Because it's a Mack Daddy. It's on there good. A V8 RS 700L. All right, but that's not a relic. Let's go find us a relic, shall we? Could this be a relic? Easy for me to say as usual. Look at this. This could be a relic, but I don't think so. That's not the relic I'm looking for, but that looks like some kind of seed planter. Like you put your seed in there and you plant your seed. You ever hear about planting your seed? Well, there's how you do it. But is this a relic? Look at that scraper, but look at this relic. Let me get the camera in the right position, because you know that if you're doing photography, get that sun in the shot. Look at that relic. Is that a relic? Well, that's not the relic I'm looking for. It's close. It's almost that old, but look at all these almost relics. Look at this crane. That truck has seen better days, but boy, is it a relic? Look at these roll-up doors. Well, those are practically brand new. But the truck it's on, well, is that a relic? Look at that baby. Full of spray and everything. This one is a Lodestar. Yep, that's right. That's got a, look at the Lodestar 1600 International. That's right, you see it? You see that big eye on the front? Lodestar 1600. Still working today. Looks like it's still holding a load and dropping loads. So there you go. Here's some relics. Even an old Ford. Look at the suspension on that baby. Okay. As I'm surrounded by relics, they're not the relics I'm looking for. Let's go find a real relic. Surrounded by almost relics, but not. Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. It is apparent that I've searched this whole ranch for relics. I've looked in the scrap pile. I've looked on top of the mound up there by the Frank Kern Canal. But look at this. I finally found it. I've had to come where the birds are singing. I finally found a relic. There's the relic. Say peace out, relic. He's trying to give me a piece. How about you, relic?
Peace out.
All right, there's a relic. Bye, relic.